Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you're watching me. Thank you for joining me in today's lecture. My name is Dr. Obioramba Iboweze, and today's date is Oye or Orie Market Day in the 6th month of the Igbo lunar calendar called Onwa Alomchi. While in the Roman Catholic calendar, today's date is August 19th, 2024. Thank you. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our program, share it, comment, so that we know how you are feeling. I am reaching you today again from Nkolo Mahadum, Wisdom University. At Nkolo Mahadum, we always encourage you to use your common sense, your God-given, naturally given common sense, which you were born with, the one we call Ako Nuche. And it was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu who said that the biggest problem of the Black people is how they reason. How we reason is one of the major problems of the Black people. And Nkolo Mahadum is also appreciating Mazi Matthias Ejiofor Ezeaku for all the good jobs he's doing in our land, in Biafra land, and in Africa. And he capped it yesterday by opening that Omenala Healing Hospital at Nkwere Ogidi. We at Nkolo Mahadum appreciates all his efforts. The title of today's lecture is Northerners and their cows, including Fulanis, are not banned in Biafra land, except the Fulani herdsmen terrorists who occupy our lands by force are the ones being chased out of our land. Northerners and their cows, including Fulanis, are not banned in Biafra land, except the only ones banned are the Fulani herdsmen terrorists who go and stay in the bushes, of which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been saying they should come out of the bushes and come and live in the town like everyone else, like we Biafrans do in the north, that we do not live in the bushes in the north or anywhere we go, both in Yoruba land, both across Africa, both in the world. We do not live in the bushes, that Fulani herdsmen terrorists living in the bushes should come out and live in the town. Those are the ones we are driving out of Biafra land. And who are the Northerners? We are divided in Nigeria by North and South according to the colonial master. But give the people a referendum to decide whom they are or where they want to be. And so we are just following the classification of the colonial master, Britain, and their stooges in Nigeria. Because not many people that are classified to be in the north are really Northerners in that sense. Will you call an Iza man, an Igbo man, who were carved into Kogi and Benue states and others, a Northerner? Are you going to really call a TV man or TV man and other tribes in Benue State and Kogi State and even Plateau State. Are they really Northerners? But let's even go by that definition of Northerners. Nkola Mahadum want to tell you today that in the north, the Fulanis are the minorities in the north and also in Nigeria. Because in the north, you have so many ethnic nationalities in the north. You have more ethnic nationalities in the north than you have in the south. If you don't know, go and do your research. And in Adamawa State alone, you have the Babu and Bura people, Bali, Buatie, Kame, Kilba, Koma, Mahi, Mumuye, Logunda, and Fula people. These are different people with different languages in Adamawa State alone. In Yobe State, you have the Kanuri, Njizim, Kare Kare, Bolewa, Bade, Hausa, Ngamo, Shua, Maga, Fulani, and others in Yobe State. In Sokoto State, you have mainly Hausa, Fulani, but also Zaba Mawa people and the Tuaregs being the minority in the border areas. In Kano State, you have Hausa, Fulani, Kurawa, Tuareg, and TV people in Kano State. In Kaduna, you have Hausa, Fulani, and 30 other ethnic nationalities in Kaduna State. And statistically, in the north and in Nigeria, the Hausa people have 30% of the population, the Fulani 6%, and the Kanuri 2.4%. So it will be naive and ignorant for anybody in Biafra land to classify anyone they see from the north as a Fulani. If you are doing that, you are simply ignorant. And you're not supposed to be in leadership anywhere in Biafra land. People we call northern people are made up of different nationalities. People that come from the north to Biafra land to work or to find source of living in Biafra land are different tribes from the north. They're not Fulani people. Before you classify somebody as Fulani people, talk to that person. Find out where he comes from. And that is the mistake we have been making in Biafra land recently. And for anybody to say he doesn't want you to employ a Fulani man is clearly telling you lies. Because I have heard it from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, from Chinasa Nworu, from Mazi Jonathan, from Radio Biafra, that even Fulanis who are legally employed in Biafra land, nobody is chasing them out. Even Fulanis who have genuine business, legal business in Biafra land, nobody is chasing them out from Biafra land. How come now somebody is trying to tell us that you don't want to see any Fulani hired by a Biafran businessman in Biafra land? There's no law preventing a Biafran businessman from hiring a Fulani man to work for him. There's no law against that in Biafra land. We want to make it clear at Nkola Mahadum that there's no law preventing Fulanis from doing legal business in Biafra land without being molested or harassed or killed. That is the true information we want to pass to you today. The only Fulanis we are chasing out of Biafra land are Fulani herdsmen terrorists who go by force and occupy our land without permission, without paying for them. And then from there, they are launching attacks on our people, kidnapping our people, raping our women, and exploiting our resources on those lands. Those are the people that are being chased out of Biafra land. Not a regular Fulani man. Talk less of other people from different tribes, from different ethnic groups who like to come to Biafra land to survive because they like Biafra land. Because the culture in Biafra land, they like it. They have more freedom in Biafra land. That's why they are coming. So do not group everybody that comes from the north as a Fulani man. Don't do that. If you are doing that, you are creating a major problem in Biafra land. The next issue we want to clarify for you is about cows in Biafra land. Cows from the north in Biafra land. Cows in Biafra land continue. Cows from the north, which we usually call Fulani cows, continues to enter Biafra land in thousands of trailers every week across Biafra land. Even Biafrans trade on those northern cows called Fulani cows. Biafrans trade on them. Biafrans go to the north to bring them to sell, to turn over, to do turnover business. Biafrans also have them on their farms. We farm those Fulani cows, those northern cows. And we also eat them as source of protein across Biafra land as we speak today. So there's no ban. There's no ban on northern or Fulani cows in Biafra land. Nobody banned them in Biafra land. Not Nnamdi Kanu and other IPOB leaders banned the Fulani cow in our land. It's never banned. The last statement, the last advice given by China Sanworu to Biafrans on Radio Biafra, Biafrans that are in farm business, that are farming northern or Fulani cows, is that they will give them time to transition from Fulani cow or northern cow to our own Igbo cows. Remember, these Igbo cows are actually, some of these cows they rear in America here. This brand of cows we call Igbo cows are actually the brand of cows that is plenty in America here. So China Sanworu said that they will give us time. We that in doing farms. By that time, they didn't know that I'm in farm business too. And so there's no law that ban northern or Fulani cow in Biafra land. Not at all. Not at all. Only last Wednesday, 14th of August, my manager saw about 8 trailers of Fulani or northern cow offloading at Gariki Uguoba to serve the Oka area. Just one day. And so there's no ban on northern cow. Nobody banned northern cow. Not the state government, not Ohaneze, not IPOB leadership in Biafra land. Nkola Mahadum want to make it clear to you today. For you to clearly, to successfully ban northern or Fulani cow in Biafra land, the first thing you have to do is to, first of all, get Biafra. When you have Biafra with a secured, defined boundary, and then you have to have Biafra with defined boundary, and then you have to have security to man the boundary to make sure that no foreign cows, no unauthorized cows, no Fulani or northern cow is allowed into Biafra as a country, into Biafra land. And then you have to have the security to man the borders. Then you have to pass a law to let the people know that from so date, northern cows or Fulani cows is no longer allowed in Biafra land. And then the fourth thing you have to do is to support the people, provide alternative means of protein, and also support Biafran farmers, either with loans, either with whatever you can do, either buying the animal by yourself as a country and sharing it to the farmers. And so that is how you can control or stop northern or Fulani cows in Biafra land. But for now, we are under Nigeria. We don't have the capability. We don't have Biafra yet. And there's no law on the ground, as we speak, that banned northern or Fulani cows in Biafra land. Nkola Mahadum want to make it clear to all Biafrans to know this. And so, for anybody to come to a farm owned by a Biafran to tell him or her that he or she doesn't want Fulani cow or Hausa cow in his farm, that is a violation of the person's business, and that is jungle justice. It is jungle justice for you because you think you have a gun, you come into a farm owned by Biafran where he has northern cows, and you tell the owner of the company, I don't want to see Fulani or northern cows here anymore. That is wrong, wrong, wrong. And Nkola Mahadum will not support that. We at Nkola Mahadum cannot support any stakeholder supporting any gang of people to go to Biafran farms to harass, to intimidate, to torture, to damage the business of a Biafran, because that Biafran have northern or Fulani cows in his farm. This is the clarification we want to make to you today from Nkola Mahadum. Like we have said, we have to be keeping all our lectures short. And what you have to take away today from these lectures is that no one banned northerners, people from northern Nigeria, talk less of Fulanis in Biafra land. Nobody banned the cows, northern cows or Fulani cows in Biafra land. Both our people, our farmers, our population in Biafra land are free to use these cows. There's no law preventing them against these cows. I'm looking at the time. Like we said, we want to be keeping it short, so we have to keep it short. We are making it clear at Nkola Mahadum that there's no law in Biafra land that prohibits any northerner from living in Biafra land, legally doing their job, except Fulani, herdsmen, terrorists who live in the bushes. Those are the ones that we don't want in our land. Fulanis and other northerners from different tribes, from different ethnic groups from the north, who are in Biafra land, working in different areas in Biafra land. Nobody is banning them from Biafra land. That is what we want you to know. And with this, we shall be bringing today's lecture to an end. But before we end, we have to advise you today. Dismantle colonial boundaries in Africa through referendum. Because these boundaries, these colonial boundaries, were the one imposed by the colonial masters. That's why we are having all this trouble everywhere in Africa. Everybody should work hard towards dismantling of all the colonial boundaries in Africa through referendum. And with this, we shall be bringing today's lecture to an end. Again, my name is Obiora Mba. Thank you for joining me today on this live lecture, and have a great day.